Yo YouTube, what's up guys? It's IC514 here. Welcome back to a brand new video, y'all. And we have the internet's most hated streamer. So by taking a look at the thumbnail for this, I can tell this is going to be about Rakai, which I believe I've heard a little bit about some of the things he's done and people saying that he might be worse than Jack Doherty. And yeah, I think I already know a little bit, but I guess we're about to dive into more. Anyways, you guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, links in the description. Anyways, y'all, let's do this.
Ever since streaming blew up and became mainstream during quarantine, I feel like there's been a rotation every year of a streamer that becomes the poster face of being the most annoying streamer that year. 2023 was Jack Doherty, where he would randomly start fights then run behind his security faster than Usain Bolt. Everybody universally agreed he had the most punchable face on earth. Like, you just wanted to smack him through the screen every time you saw a clip of him. Safe to say, long term, it didn't turn out good for him. I'm not the type to typically
I would imagine it didn't. Like, I've heard a lot about this fucking kid, man, and I can say I don't think I like him, okay? Like, what the fuck are we doing acting like this at your grown fucking age, dude? Like, come on, dude, like...
10 million subs and 23k views is diabolical. Should've just kissed his brother like the Island Boys, I guess. 2024 was Neon, who would just...
What?! You know what? Screw it. I don't care if it's rather questionable or whatever. He probably should have done that instead of being a fucking man-child.
Spaz out and say the wildest shit to people, and he had an even more annoying look than Jack Doherty. This is the type of character Disney puts in a TV show to get bullied by the popular jock. He completely changed his PR, and now he streams with A-list celebrities and different people. He actually became very charitable and very charismatic. It's kind of surprising how much he switches PR around. For 2025, I can't really think of someone, so we're skipping it, and 2026 is definitely Rakai. If you don't know Rakai, he blew up mainly from Kai's Mafia-thon in 2024, almost 2 years ago. And ever since then, you can't escape your feed without seeing this little doing something stupid. If you think Speed was doing dumb when he...
This dude really compared him to a fucking Ninja Turtle. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I can kind of see the resemblance, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Was a teenager coming up, Rakai puts it on a whole other level. Think of it, Rakai got put on by Kai Subathon in November 2024, and he's already been banned 6 times, 2 of them being this year. One of his very first bans, and honestly one of the craziest, was when he was driving and streaming, then took his whole hand off the steering wheel while driving to type in his chat. He was straight up trying to recreate the Family Guy skit of that woman driving.
Yeah,
bro.
But you gotta accept your order. Accept the first pickup.
Oh shit!
Bro, why the hell are we responding to chat on your fucking phone while you're driving? I mean, they could... I think they can fucking hear you, dude, okay? Like, if you're live and you know your chat's there, they can fucking hear you. You don't need to, like, fucking do that shit while you're driving. Honestly, I think this kid needs to get his fucking license revoked, dude. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Are you trying to fucking get yourself killed, dude? Like, really? Yeah. I don't think you should be driving after this.
Just imagine if someone so happened to be walking there or driving past him. It's great knowing in the future I'm gonna have to share a road with a bunch of these kids who grew up watching Rakai and streaming like him. By then, we better have all cars be fully self-driving, because I will not be living in that future. He also got banned for scamming Fortnite streamer Clicks in a bet, where he lost in 99-0 in a Fortnite match. I know not everyone's a gamer and shit, alright, but 99-0? That alone is a skill. I feel with most pro players, eventually...
Like, I know I'm not the best whenever I play the games, but I don't think I could ever genuinely go 99-0. Like, 1v1ing anybody in any scenario, bro. Like, come on. Like, there's no way you can be that fucking bad, dude. Like, you have to at least win 1 or 2, maybe a couple more. Like, anything, like... Yeah, dude, like, come on. There's no way you resort to scamming after that.
They just become fatigued or have a slip up from playing that many matches.
My money.
And guess what?
Send me my money right now.
Guess what? Kai do owe me, but guess who's not getting their money? You ugly. You. He can owe me all you once, but guess what? That $6.50 is still my bank account. So you.
Okay, Rakai. One more.
Music was copyrighted, but it was NBA Youngboy.
Bro did all that just to get banned the next day. And Twitch must have had enough because they banned him for 2 years. There's rumors that in that moment, the world reached collective peace for the first time since
honestly,
World War II.
I would have banned him
Flowers
for
started
2
to
years
bloom
too
in
if I
places
worked for
we were told they'd
Twitch.
never come back. The sky is filled with sunshines and rainbows all over the world. It's better than me because if I didn't get my 6.5 bans from a bet, my ass is personally going to the FBI and having you arrested. Do you know how hard times is nowadays? Prison sentence did end up getting reduced, and Twitch said it was a...
Don't mind me, y'all. This was an isolated incident. We are aware of a visual bug that caused the suspension link listed in this creator's appeal portal to be incorrect. Our teams are working to fix this issue, but we know from our investigation that other creators aren't experiencing this error. This isolated issue didn't impact his email notification, and we've confirmed that the email the creator received did include the correct suspension link. We'd also clarified this with the creator directly. Alright.
Visual mistake. AKA, he made a boss call to Kaizenat and he got that shit off. Kyle probably got a seat at the executive board of Twitch at this point. I've never seen Twitch say for a streamer ban that it was a visual glitch in its result. Kai definitely told them remove the ban now or he's immediately switching platforms. Twitch don't want to lose their top money makers. And his most recent...
Honestly, I don't even think I've heard of shit like that either. Of all of, like, the stuff I've heard about people on fucking Twitch, you know, because whenever I stream, I usually do it here. I mean, there's been times where I've watched Twitch. Yeah, I'm a little off topic, but you get the point, guys.
The ban was March of this year when he leaked basketball player LaMelo Ball's number by accident. I know he was fuming. He probably had a crazy amount of connections on the number through years just to lose it to a Rakai stream.
Oh shit. Yeah, honestly, I can already tell, like honestly, I already know that people who actually support this guy were blowing up his phone like crazy, because, you know, that's usually how it goes when big people's numbers leak. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's kind of obvious, but...
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
One of the first things every streamer knows is to not show private DMs because something can be leaked by accident.
Yeah,
I honestly
facts.
believe he did it to clip farm and to go viral, but at what cost? Technically now, because of that,
I wouldn't
if he gets
doubt it
suspended
either.
one more time, he's permanently banned off Twitch. I'll go ahead and make the assumption that Twitch staff already do not like him, so he's gonna have to be on super family-friendly timing to not get caught. After all this happened too, there's still people who defend him, always saying, well, he's just a teenager. Give him some time to mature. No, I can assure you, I was a...
Yeah, facts. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck how old he is. Like, let's be honest. This, like, why are we acting this way? Like, I'm pretty sure the kid is turning fucking 18 this year, and he's acting like this, bro. Like, come on now, bro. Like, nobody wants to watch a grown-ass man acting this way, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta do better, you know? Like, maybe people are right. Maybe this kid might be worse than Jack Doherty.
Teenager not too long ago and I was not this dumb. There are people that watch me that are teenagers and they're not this dumb. It's not like it's 1 or 2 times of him making a mistake. He's got 6 bans and multiple clips every month acting dumb. I don't know if he's personally trying to go for the record and trying to become the most annoying streamer of all time. As long as he keeps acting like this, then I could see it happening. And one of the things that's clearly shaping him down this path is he's young and getting a lot of money. Before, it was celebrities who were always getting flamed for doing dumb as teenagers because they had no one checking them. In the 2010s, they treated Justin Bieber like a terrorist for peeing in mop buckets and fighting as a teenager. Now that streamers are entering a point where they're the new celebs and get crazy crowds, it makes sense seeing his actions. He's 17 and already has a Corvette, probably making enough that his mom doesn't even have to work either. Which is why it's important as his age, he has some siblings or some people around him to check him into reality. Probably one of the most disgusting clips from him was when he was streaming at In-N-Out with DDG and laughed at a homeless homeless man eating. This is genuinely some villainous shit. You can't even eat in peace without getting laughed at.
I'm ready to go. Boom. Damn, bro, you still eating?
Man, leave the fucking homeless guy alone, dude, okay? Had a hard time, man.
Don't let this shit, man, good. Don't. I'm eating bullshit, man, good.
Also, I'm not exactly sure if the dude is homeless. Could just be some old guy eating, but everyone is saying he is. Either way, it doesn't matter. I've never seen any one of my homies laugh at a random homeless dude eating. Then he tried to deny it, saying he wasn't laughing at him and it's not what it looks like. Nowadays, a creator could straight up shoot somebody in the head 4K on camera, and they'd say it's taken out of context or AI. Get out of here.
Yeah,
it's crazy because I don't even think
like he's not even lying about that.
Commercial era was doing this much to annoy people. Most of Speed's controversy was him saying crazy stuff on stream compared to like going in real life and annoying people. Eventually, just like it happened with previous annoying streamers Jack Doherty and Neon, saying that all I can think of is the meme of Aang looking down at the other avatars. Rakai will get checked by someone in real life and it won't be pretty. Even the way he talks to women is crazy because every time he beefs with a female creator, he crashes out calling them and saying crazy stuff. As a man, you know not to say that to a girl for real. Like, that's a last resort. Unless it's your ex.
I know I lost.
This dude said unless it's your ex.
I know I'm short, but I'm gonna keep about it. The production was ass, and you said earlier, I'm keep about it. For even playing with me. You feel me? But nah, though, shout out to Kissy Cinderella for even inviting me.
The concept of him calling her a bitch, but then thanking her for the invite is diabolical. That's like slapping someone, then hugging them right after. And keep in mind, all she did was make a joke about him on stage, which she did to all of the other streamers during the event. They weren't good jokes, like we all remember how the streamer awards went, but it was not that bad to do all that. You would think she cursed him and his whole family forever, wishing nothing but the worst on them. I feel like he just reads all the comments and lets them gas him up, then crashes out. Now, the most recent controversy, and probably why some of y'all clicked, Mr. Beast posted this month a video called 50 Streamers Fight for $1 Million. Where each streamer had to survive different challenges in Mr. Beast fashion, and whoever won could give $1 million to their community. And ever since the challenge concluded, it feels like all anyone was talking about was Rakai's behavior. Because in the video, he was being a nuisance and kind of annoying the whole time. But that wasn't the main thing people were mad about. If it was just being petty in the games, people would move on. In the final challenge, a Spanish streamer named El Rubius lost the final challenge. Being on the English side of content makes you completely forget how big the Spanish side of content is. Because this dude has tens of millions of followers across different platforms. He probably mocked half of the English streamers there with total followers and no one knew. Anyways, as he was going to say his final goodbyes to his community, Rakai interrupted him the whole time and pretty much stopped him from being able to do it.
Wait, he's good at the throw. He's emoting on him.
A toda mi comunidad.
Justice, 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 justice.
Cállate, niño, anda. Cállate, niño. Niño, cállate. Cállate, anda. Cállate, cállate. I don't know, guys, it was fun, like, you and Ski were good.
Hey, save it for this.
Ya,
Save
no
it for this.
entiendo
No one
lo que
cares.
vi
No one
este
cares.
video. No entiendo.
Hey, hit it on the email.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I literally just got secondhand embarrassment off of watching that clip. I'm gonna, like, bro, I am so sorry you guys had to see that, okay? Or even watch it in the first place. Like, let's be honest. This kid, Rakai, is basically what people that don't watch iShow Speed thinks he acts. This is, like, how people that don't watch Speed thinks he acts. Like, let's be honest here, guys.
Chicos, ha sido imposible, llevamos aquí 2 horas tirando. Yo creo que al final ha sido suerte.
Oh, even Speed is not that fucking annoying.
Save it for Disney, buddy. You lost. Leave.
You know it's bad when Mr. Beast is shocked at the shit you doing. This isn't throwing in the games and challenges, it's just bad sportsmanship. We all know that one dude you don't like to play with who acts like that. Nobody likes playing with bro. He rubs in the wind for 4 hours and just gets annoying about it while everybody else moves on. And right after this happened, not a nanosecond later, Kai's comments turned into 1950s segregation racism. On his Instagram, they flooded him with you-know-what gifts and you-know-what words. Rakai probably got a bounty on his head from one of the Spanish community as we speak. Worst part about this is they're forcing me to defend Rakai. I obviously don't think they should be responding like that. Racism isn't gonna change anything. El Rubius also accused Rakai of saying something racist and that he told him to go back to Mexico. So this whole thing is pretty much turning into an internet race war, which of course it is because it's 2026 and this is the internet now. Rakai's turned a whole group of people that speak a language to hate him forever. whatever. I don't think I've ever seen that. I mean, the way they move in, I don't think a collab stream could magically get him right with the Spanish community. The thing I'll defend him on, though, in the video is anybody who was mad that in the challenges he was being harsh. He's trying to win money for his community. Like, this isn't a birthday party with everybody cutting cake after. He responded to the hate also the way you would expect, not caring about what happened.
Yeah, like, so the most files I wanted in Spanish or something like that, bro. So it was like, damn, I didn't even know that. But guess what? You still lost. You know what I'm saying? And I lost too, but my loss was a better loss than your loss. I don't go fuck. After I lost, gang, chat, I was so fucking like, I'm telling you like this, chat. They wanted me to start stream at the Mr. Beast event, gang. I didn't even fucking start, gang. I would have said some shit that I didn't want to be.
The Rakai is going down. If he doesn't...
Yep, that sounds about right, bro. That honestly sounds about right, okay? Like, the comparison is on point.
Get some type of PR training, it's not looking good. You can only do this for so long until people get tired of you or stop watching, or your fan base just ends up super toxic and you end up on kick. There is still some time for him to mature, and he has to anyways if he doesn't want to get permabanned. If not, I don't know. We'll see him beefing with every community on the internet by the end of this year. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Alright, y'all. That's the end of this video. I think people are right. This kid Rakai might actually be worse than Jack Doherty is, you know? And like I said, I feel like people that don't really watch streamers, they probably think this kid is basically how I show Speed acts, but nah, he's like, that's not even close, because Speed is like not this disrespectful. He's not really that annoying. Like, Speed is actually way more tolerable than Rakai could ever be, you know? Like, let's be honest. Like, if he doesn't grow out of this sooner or later, then yeah, he's aiming to get permanently banned. Like, let's be honest. Like, that's all I gotta say, dude. You know? But anyways, you guys, that's the end of this video. If there's anything else you want me to watch or listen to on this channel, let me know in the comments. But as always, like, subscribe, comment, turn on the bell notifications, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.